people on the boards that voted to ban Donald Trump, the sitting president, most of them were not even U.S. citizens.
No.
Like foreigners at the tech companies voted to ban our president from our American social media companies.
That's nuts.
Yeah, if you look at the censorship boards.
That doesn't really surprise me though, because their allegiance is not to any particular country, but to themselves.
And people backed up this H-1B whatever visa stuff as if it's like we need to replace American workers. This is such dumb stuff. But what's crazy is that you go, oh, cool, you know, we're getting diversity, as if that matters. But if you look at this is a bad sign for not just for Twitter, but for also all of, as we get into the metaverse, they're replacing the CEOs with individuals who actually believe more in censorship. And this is how we're moving away. When we don't hire Americans and when we hire people who don't hold our values and we create these woke environments, they say things like this. Everyone started celebrating. Lauren Boebert was like, I don't know why everyone cries about Twitter. Like, yeah, I just really want Twitter to be a free area. It's like Twitter is run by literal demons. Like these people are horrible people. Like, I don't understand why everyone's always like, Twitter, it's finally going to be free. No, it's never, these tech companies are never going to be redeemed. They're never going to be redeemed.
Of all of the social media platforms, I believe that Twitter is actually one of the ones that's used the least. And the place that Twitter is, well, the people who use Twitter the most are people like you and me.
Degenerate scum.
People who, you know, enjoy screaming at each other and adult pylons, not in the cheeky way, guys, but in the aggressive way that gets you stabbed in the neck.
Adult pylons, huh?
Adult pylons. It's, I mean, look, I'm just, you know,
Is the air on? Because I'm feeling hot.
Apparently, I have some, you know, things that we need to discuss after the show. No, so the weirdos who use Twitter are basically us, you know, politicians, media people. I feel like it's a media-centric, when I say media, I mean the corporate media-centric platform. So I'm not really worried about that. What I think is really weird, and I was thinking about this yesterday with the whole YouTube thing that happened with my strike and all that fun stuff. It's kind of weird to me how YouTube, because that's owned by Google, right? How that has a monopoly, and no one talks about this, in the sense that Google, when it wants to, and this is so bizarre, and again, I just realized this last night, Google, when it wants to, can basically shut down other competing platforms or do what it wants to take other competing people off the air or whatever, you know, take them off the internet. How is this not a tech monopoly?
He's basically out here saying, yeah, our role is not to be bound by the First Amendment, focusing less on thinking about free speech, but thinking about how the times have changed, meaning this is part of the cultural revolution of the United States, and this guy believes in it, where he's a foreigner and goes, hey, we actually don't want to respect the Constitution and the Bill of Rights.
Yeah.
Instead, we want to think how the world has changed into the global world where we no longer respect the laws of the United States, but off the cultural revolution of the country. And this is what they're trying to do as we move into the metaverse, right? They want to get us into a into a digital world where things are not based upon law and in the republic and agreeable order. They want us to be in their weird, woke, SJW, retarded club.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from BlazeTV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.